Okay, y'all, what is going on with JoJo Siwa and Chris Hughes? Because the internet is literally melting down over what went down in and out of the Big Brother house. And honestly, I don't blame them. We've got breakups, flirt fests, forehead kisses, a reality TV love triangle, and now, JoJo low-key out here acting like Chris might be more than just a friend? It's messy, it's chaotic, and it's honestly kinda iconic. So grab a snack, sit back, and let's break down why fans are convinced JoJo Siwa and Chris Hughes are more than just homies. We've got receipts, reactions, and a full timeline of the madness. Let's get into it. Alright, so picture this. JoJo Siwa, Queen of Rhinestones and Rainbow Energy, signs on to do Celebrity Big Brother UK. She walks in with a girlfriend back home, Kath Ebbs, influencer. Cool vibes, total contrast to JoJo's usual energy, and things seem chill at first. But then enters Chris Hughes. Y'all know Chris, Love Island, always tan, flirty energy turned up to 11. The second he and JoJo start vibing on camera, the internet goes, wait, hold up, because the hugs, the giggles, the bedtime convos, yeah, they weren't exactly giving platonic. Now to be fair, it's Big Brother. Emotions run high, you're cut off from the world, and everyone's low-key losing it. But the frequency of the cuddles, the forehead kisses, that one convo where Chris legit said he could see them having kids together? Like, bro, what? Fans started piecing it all together like it was a crime scene. And trust me, Twitter was in investigator mode. Meanwhile, back in the real world, Kath is watching this all unfold. And y'all, it got awkward fast. Kath, who, by the way, uses they, them pronouns, was out here thinking everything was solid.
It has come to my attention in the past 8 hours that everything we sort of saw unfold on what I thought was a fake reality show where I didn't need to worry about the validity of my relationship was in fact laced in a lot of truth, which has been so probably one of the most craziest, intense, awful, horrific experiences I've ever probably gone through in my adult life. To just give you my story, my comment, yes, I was watching the same show as you all. I could not talk to my partner at the time, and it was very unsettling and very hurtful, and I did feel betrayed.
JoJo had apparently pre-recorded cute lil video messages to send every day she was in the house. Like, that's commitment, right? But then, day by day, those clips on live feeds started hitting different. Suddenly the internet's like, is JoJo emotionally cheating? And the boom, Kath posts a TikTok straight up saying they were confused and hurt. They even flew out for the Big Brother finale, expecting a reunion moment, only to end up on the sidelines while JoJo was basically glowing next to Chris. Talk about brutal. At this point, Twitter was going feral. You've got one side like, let JoJo live, she's figuring herself out. And the other side's like, nah, this is shady. You don't do your partner like that on national TV. Then there's the third camp, which I like to call the detectives. These are the fans going full Reddit deep dive, screenshotting everything. That hand graze during a convo, zoomed in, JoJo blushing at a joke, time-stamped, Chris calling her my girl offhandedly, quoted, and then JoJo drops a line in an interview, something like, right now we're friends, but you never know what tomorrow brings. And the internet basically explodes. Like, bro, that's the reality star version of I'm not saying yes, but I'm definitely not saying no. Now this next part really kicked the drama into overdrive. After the finale, JoJo pops up in a UK morning show interview. She looks different. Not just physically, I mean, yeah, she's got the edgy haircut, the new vibe, whatever, but energy-wise, she's more chill, kinda grown. She talks about how being in the Big Brother house gave her time to reflect, like real deep, who even am I, kind of thinking. She even hinted that she no longer identifies strictly as lesbian, but more broadly as queer. That kinda shook the internet. Not because it's a problem, but because she was being so honest about stuff people usually keep locked down, especially under the public eye. She said being around Chris made her realize she still has things to figure out, that her feelings changed. She didn't say, I caught feelings, but the vibe? Oh, it was there. Loud and clear. And now, let's talk about Chris. The man hasn't said much publicly, but he's been dropping breadcrumbs like crazy. Instagram stories with JoJo, A comment here, a cheeky caption there. One fan even spotted them grabbing coffee together post-finale, and you know those blurry paparazzi pics hit X, formerly Twitter, within minutes. The caption, JoJo Siwa and Chris Hughes seen cuddling post-finale. Sources say they're exploring things. Oh, and the Sun? Yeah, they basically ran a whole piece straight up calling them a couple. And while JoJo hasn't said the words, "we're dating," she did say, and I quote, "Chris is someone who made me feel seen in a time I was really unsure of myself." Come on now. That's not just friends energy.
It's official, JoJo Siwa and Chris Hughes have taken their relationship to the next level. Yes, tonight is the night when two become one. This is the first night that Chris and JoJo are sleeping in the same bed together. They've previously been cuddling, but Chris has actually moved into her bed. And let's just say he got quite comfortable. Please let me know, is this what friends do? Is this a platonic friendship as you all want to claim? Or are you going to start being honest with yourself and realize JoJo is more interested in Chris than just a friendship? And clearly, the feeling is mutual because Chris has exhibited a lot of interest in JoJo. Do you think JoJo has any responsibility to her partner at home to maybe not do this before she breaks up with the partner? Or is this just good old fun? And what does this say about Chris's morals? Is he interested in JoJo because he likes her or because she has a lot of followers? That's what his ex thinks. I'm interested to know your thoughts and opinions on the situation. As always, this video is for entertainment purposes only. All statements are alleged and speculation.
So let's talk fan reactions real quick, because the timeline is a war zone right now. Some people are all in. They're calling this JoJo's era of rebirth, saying she's finally letting go of the glittery pop princess image and stepping into her truth. Others, not so much. They're still riding hard for Kath, saying JoJo moved on too fast, that Chris gives walking red flag energy, and that this whole situation was just mess on top of mess. And then there's the quiet middle ground, where people are just like, yeah, we don't know what's going on, but it's entertaining as hell. Real talk though, let's not forget Chris has a history. This man came off Love Island, dated a few other reality stars, had beef with Piers Morgan, cried on live TV about male mental health, which, fair, respect, but also stirred up drama in literally every show he's been on. So when JoJo started getting all buddy-buddy with him, a lot of people were like, sis, are we sure about this one? But at the same time, he's been super supportive of her. No press stunts, no shady quotes, just vibes. Which is so off-brand for him that some fans are thinking, maybe this is actually legit. Now here's where things get wild, and honestly, it's all thanks to TikTok. The edits? Out of control. I'm talking soft-focus slow-mo of JoJo and Chris hugging in the Big Brother house, overlaid with emotional Olivia Rodrigo songs. The classic, "You can't tell me they're just friends" audio, slapped on every clip of them cuddling under the covers. There's even a fan account that's already rebranded them as Criso, and I hate how catchy that is. People are treating this like it's a CW love story, not real life. And the views? Massive. Some of these edits have racked up over 1 million plays in just a few days. JoJo and Chris aren't just being talked about, they're being shipped like a full-on fandom couple. And honestly, it kinda makes sense. She's a high-energy performer who's reinventing herself, he's the reality TV wildcard with a weirdly soft side, and together, they've got that chaotic, neutral meets softy vibe that TikTok eats up. You've got fans saying stuff like, "I haven't shipped a couple this hard since Zayn and Gigi," and others already begging for a collab video or an appearance on JoJo's tour. Like, the internet is ready to make this their next fave couple, and JoJo hasn't even posted a selfie with him post-show yet. That's the power of speculation, soft glances, and forehead kisses, apparently. Meanwhile, Kath, living their best soft launch breakup life. They've been posting moody photo dumps, cryptic captions, a lot of beachside healing energy content. You know the vibe. And in a recent Q&A, someone asked, "Do you regret the JoJo situation?" And they just replied, "Growth always hurts a little." Oof, no shade, no drama, just poetic heartbreak. Which, honestly, might be the biggest power move of all. So, are JoJo and Chris officially a couple? Nah, they haven't confirmed it. Not directly. But if we're reading the room, the posts, the clips, the entire vibe, they're definitely not just friends. What started as some casual reality TV cuddles has turned into one of the messiest, most unexpected plot twists of JoJo Siwa's public life. And honestly, she's navigating it in her own chaotic, totally unpredictable way. But now I want to hear from you. Do you think JoJo and Chris are legit? Do you feel bad for Kath? Or is this just another case of reality TV doing what reality TV does best, stirring the pot? Anyway, this concludes today's video. Be sure to subscribe to LoafTube for future celebrity videos and turn on that post notification bell so you don't miss out on any future uploads. Until then, see you in the next one.